Damn those enchiladas struck me as something I've heard before.
The enchiladas are the secret villain of this movie.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to Guide to the Unknown. I'm Kristen.
And I'm her little brother, William.
And we continue on the road to the Convergence.
The Convergence. Check your calendar. It is Friday the 13th as this episode drops.
That's right. We hope you have a safe day. We hope you have a good day.
Be careful out there.
I think at first, just by coincidence, and probably now it's confirmation bias or whatever, I usually have a pretty good day on Friday the 13th.
Good.
Yes.
That's nice.
So I hope that future me is having a good day.
I do too.
I hope future all of us are having good days.
Absolutely.
And I hope I didn't just jinx it by saying it
You
aloud.
definitely did.
Shit.
But Friday the 13th is said to be bad luck.
Right.
So that's bad on top of bad. Cancels it out back to good.
Yes.
But now that I said that, bad.
I know. Crap. Well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, well. So we're going to be talking about Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning.
Yeah.
This week. We've got, obviously, if you've been with us for a while, you're aware that we are watching every Friday the 13th movie on every Friday the 13th and every Freddy Krueger movie every September to do Freddy September, which we invented. It has no bearing on anything.
Nope.
Because in 2030, there will be a Friday the 13th in September, and we're going to cover Freddy versus Jason then.
Yeah, it's going to be huge, and that's what the Convergence is.
So we are duty bound, much like the duty in this movie, to cover the fifth Friday the 13th movie, which the subtitle A New Beginning is because, spoiler alert, light spoiler.
Yeah.
The last one was called The Final Chapter. Guess what happened there?
Right.
And so this is trying to say, no, we're not done. A new beginning.
We're back, baby.
And so I will ask you this. In addition to what's your history, is there any subtitle that connotes less excitement and horror adventure than just saying a new chapter?
Yeah, I think they should have just called it 5.
Part 5.
Really?
Yeah, just call it, Friday the 13th Part 5, or like, a new stab, or like call it something that is like
A little punchier.
Yeah, a little punchier than just a new chapter. I
know. I mean, this movie is so weird. It's such a mess. I don't think A New Beginning is terrible, but it's nothing, really. So I think if you're going to go nothing, you may as well just go 5. And that's fine.
I think you're probably right about that.
Because also, how is this really a new beginning? It's really not. I guess I do think it's bad. Because in what way is it a new beginning? And I guess we'll go into that more in spoilers, actually.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
But had you seen this before?
No, This was brand new to my eyes.
Excellent.
What is going on here? I knew nothing about this. And I think that there will be a bunch of Friday the 13th movies and Freddy movies where that's the case.
Yeah.
I knew nothing of what was to come.
That's very exciting.
When I hit play, and I was like, what kind of movie is this? Where are we? I don't understand. This is so weird.
It's incredibly
so
weird.
This takes place 5 years later?
Yeah.
After the events of the previous movie when Corey Feldman was a child? What was he, 8?
I know.
And now he's 25?
Yeah.
That alone,
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me?
This is the midway point of
That's ridiculous. Okay, let's be more. I would say Corey Feldman maybe looks like he is 10 or 11, I think.
in the previous movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 5 years later now.
Right.
And
A
new performer. That guy truly looks at least 25.
I could not agree more.
At least.
Yes. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Now, I do think he was younger, the performer. I think he was like 22. But he looks older.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that Corey Feldman plus 5 years turns into this man?
That's insane.
No way. I don't think so.
I don't think so. And also, I don't understand. So the premise is that he has been bouncing around between mental institutions for these last 5 years, and now he's in a halfway house. I don't understand what this place is, this halfway house. What is this?
I don't know.
Because basically it's a stand-in for camp. Instead of being at a camp this year, or, this movie, they're at a halfway house. So all the other teens are just like the same kind of teens that we've had at the camps, basically.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yes. Well, here's
He seems disturbed, sure.
Oh,
but everybody
boy,
else is just going about their business.
So
I guess they're bad kids, but
I think that here's something that I don't like in a slasher.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this when we talked about Friday what's it called? A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. It is very off-putting to me, and maybe other people don't care about this, whatever.
Right.
When the core group of people that we meet who we know we're going to end up being the victims, when it turns out that they are especially disadvantaged and troubled.
Yes.
Like a Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors takes place in a hospital with kids who have previously tried to take their own lives.
Right.
And now Freddy's going to pick them off one by one. Mm-hmm. Oh, how fun.
Yeah, totally. That's terrible.
Sad. Mm-hmm. Sad kids. And in this movie, I take it that everybody who's living at this Pinehurst halfway house is intensely troubled or has gone through something, has no other place to stay, is already having a hard time, and now here comes Hockey Mask Killer to pick him off. Oh, how fun.
I would normally say that. I know they are telling us that. That's
feel
not
it
expressed whatsoever. Like, of course, so it's called Pinehurst Mental Hospital Institution or whatever. Of course, mental health issues manifest and present in all sorts of different ways. You're not necessarily always walking around hangdog. However, these teens just feel like the same kinds of teens in all of the other movies. They're, for the most part, every once in a while, there's somebody who seems like a little bit more downtrodden or affected.
Joey with his chocolate bars.
Joey.
There's something up with Joey.
There's
a lot to talk about. Can we just quickly say, do you recommend this movie? Okay.
No, I don't. No.
I know from the last time that we did Friday the 13th, which was just a month ago.
Yeah.
It was episode 430, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people were disappointed to hear that I didn't like, I'm going to speak only for myself.
Sure.
We didn't like, I guess, Friday the 13th, 3 and 4.
Right.
And so I've been like, I gotta find ways to praise the good, and I will do.
What you gotta do? You gotta find ways to be true to yourself.
I know. Oh, don't worry, I will be. But I do want to praise what works while saying everything I actually just feel.
Yeah.
I think that this is probably as straightforward a Friday the 13th movie as you can get.
Okay.
Outside of the first two, where it's just like the formula is in place. Mm-hmm. And if you want to see a slasher movie just to see slasher kills, there are a couple that I think are pretty unique and interesting.
Uh-huh.
And this movie, again, no spoilers, takes a big swing. Mm-hmm. I would call it a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
But it takes a big swing that I do think is one of these things where it's like, you kind of got to see it.
Yeah, I will say I appreciate that it's so different from the others. I think it's fun that it's in a different location than just a camp again. Do I love that it's a mental hospital or a halfway house?
Right.
No, not at all. But I get being like, you know what? What if we're not at camp? I can appreciate deciding to do something different there. Yeah. I like that. And other stuff we'll save for spoilers.
Yes.
So do you recommend it?
I'm going to have my cake and eat it too.
Okay.
If you're a slasher fan, yes. Mm-hmm. To average Joe walking down the street, would I grab him by the shoulders and say, you've got to see this movie? I don't think so. That's my second I don't think so of the episode.
You only get 2. No, you get one more.
All right, thank you. I'll try to use it. I'll save it for a really good time.
Sure.
But I don't think I would recommend this for general audiences. For niche horror audience, I think this is kind of a must see.
Look, again, if I was in my I don't know what I'm saying again. I think I've said this in the past, kind of. You're right. There are different contexts for these things. If I was in my 20s again, getting drunk with our friends in the basement, watching horror movies like this, then yeah, sure.
It's unique, at least. It's at least more unique than I know that people love part 4, the final chapter. I don't think it's that different.
Yeah.
I think that this is closer to.
I remember it felt like a drink of cold water after 3.
Man. Yeah. I mean, people often say that, but so whatever. Listen, the fact of the matter is, I probably would end up saying, no, I don't recommend this movie unless you're one of us.
Sure.
So there you go.
I guess I'm not one of the us then. Where do I stand?
You had to see
Where
this
do
movie.
I lay?
I did recommend this movie to you. I wanted to see this with you,
Yeah,
not just because
yeah.
we do the show together, but like I am excited that you have seen this with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
You're one of the few people on the planet in our spheres.
Right, I know.
Again, different strata of reality
Yeah, of
here.
horror fan.
Of
I know,
horror fans.
on the scales, I'm really not that. I love horror. I'm really not that voracious a horror fan.
No.
I've not seen a lot of these things. I like it, but I'm not like, I don't need to see it all.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
because gratefully of this show, now I'm getting to see it all, which is
Yes.
very fun.
And it's rare in this sphere to find somebody who did not know what this movie was.
I know.
So we're going to spoil it after this commercial break. Would you do the honors?
I would. 3, 2, 1. She's an old woman.
Or since we're in spoilers, he's an old man.
Yes, that's right.
The biggest singular spoiler
Yeah,
for this
totally.
movie, you've been warned,
Yep.
is that Jason is not the killer. He did die in the previous film, which again, my feeling was like, I don't think he was more dead than any previous time we'd seen him get killed.
Yeah.
You could have brought him back, in
Yeah,
my opinion,
totally.
but they didn't.
Yes.
They do have bald hockey mask killer running around.
Thick neck.
Thick neck. But it turns out that was a man wearing double masks.
Yes.
The bald head and the hockey mask on top of it.
Correct. This was Roy.
Roy the killer. Everyone loves Roy.
I was
we
surprised by this.
Roy Nuts.
Yeah.
Roy the Reckless.
Yeah. I'm a huge Roy guy. And I can appreciate that. You know, doing something, shaking it up. But so this is kind of what I was starting to refer to, and I was like, oh, we need to be in spoilers. It's not a new beginning for Jason.
Absolutely.
So the name
not.
doesn't make sense in this, you know.
But bear in mind that this entire party started not with Jason, but with Pamela Voorhes, his mother.
Of course.
So we essentially got the Pamela Voorhees movie and then a trilogy of Jason movies. And this could be a new beginning if you wanted to say,
If we go into the Roy era.
if we enter the Roy-verse.
Yeah.
Or is it continuing that thread, which was teased at the end of the fourth one and teased again at the end of this one, that Tommy Jarvis, once
Right.
young Corey Feldman, now buffed out 50-year-old man, that he might be going crazy
Yeah.
and become the next hockey mask killer, that these could become the Tommy movies.
Seemed like it. Seemed like that's where they were maybe going. Now, is that the case? It can't be.
Tommy is in the next movie.
But he's not the Jason. Is he?
I don't want to even tell you anything because the fact that you don't know
Jason
is like,
the killer. He must be.
Well-
because I would have heard about that. Or maybe I wouldn't have.
Maybe you
I
wouldn't
didn't know
have.
about Roy.
exactly. Even though I've told you about Roy before, by the way.
In one ear and out the other.
You know, I thought you were learning from me, my apprentice.
Oh, God.
Young Padawan.
Absolutely not. Stop that right there.
I'll tell you this. In my opinion, even though I do think that this is in some ways more entertaining than the last movie, I would view...
Yeah, I liked 4 better.
I think the kills are more interesting here. Although the last one did have Crispin Glover.
Yeah, that was a huge
That
boon
bumps it up a
for
lot.
the last one.
I know, it's true.
Yeah.
I think that I would consider this the first time that Friday the 13th hit rock bottom.
Okay. Great.
And there's nowhere
to
to go
come.
but up.
Yeah.
The next movie, part 6, is my favorite movie of the franchise.
Oh, okay, good.
And there's a Friday the 13th in November. So we will talk about
Yeah.
it again this year.
Yeah,
But
wonderful.
I think that this is about the lowest of the low
yeah.
that you can get to.
Yeah, this one really stunk.
Yeah, I mean, so Roy, let's talk about Roy.
Yeah.
I think it's just impossible not to want to delve right into him.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. The depth.
Get lost in his baby blues.
Yeah. So Roy is an EMT who came to collect the body of Joey, who we already talked about. Joey was really, I would say, the most / almost only disturbed person at the Pinehurst house for the mentally insane or whatever it's called.
Right.
And he was killed because he was being too annoying trying to ask somebody if he could help them like chop wood and offering them a candy bar that they chopped in half with their axe.
Well, he first went to the girls who were doing laundry and he offered them half his candy bar.
Yeah.
And he goes, but I need the other half for later.
Right.
I go, no, serious, I can do laundry. And he picks up a white sheet with his chocolate fingers and they're like, Joey!
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then he walks over to Vic, who's chopping wood, and offers Vic a chocolate bar. Right. And then puts it down on the log. And he's like, well, I'll just put it right here. And then Vic uses the axe to chop through the chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Which is... I mean, you say that Joey's the only troubled one. What do you make of this guy?
I guess you're right.
You think that
Vic
he's
is
all right?
I take it back. No, Vic is definitely not all right.
I did write down what Joey says to Vic after Vic chops his chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Because we get a bunch of lore dump here. Joey's like, I'm an orphan.
Yes.
Here, have this chocolate bar, whatever. And then Vic chops it. And then Joey looks irate. But his line is, forget it, Vic. Just forget it. But I think you're really out of line.
Yeah.
And then he turns his back on Vic, who is not a person that you turn your back on because Vic takes that axe. Our first real kill of the movie is just one of the kids from Pinehurst killing another. Vic slams that axe into Joey and kills him.
Yes.
So enter the EMTs, one of which is Roy, who if you... It's hard to know because, like, you would have been watching this movie blind pretty much. But did it at least stand out to you? Like, why is one of the EMTs, like, convulsing?
No,
it
didn't. I didn't even notice. I was probably, like, zoning out a little bit or something.
When they pull the sheet off of Joey's body, the actor who's playing Roy is like, huh? Then even just shy of stares into the camera.
You're saying that, and now that you're saying that, I do remember somebody doing that. I don't know if I totally knew it was an EMT. Maybe I thought it was like somebody else from the house or something. I think I did. I think I thought it was somebody else who lived in Pinehurst.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. There's a quality to this character, Roy. He's only in 2 scenes before the reveal. Where when they pull the mask off, he's already dead.
Right.
But there's a quality to this performer, which, like, he's got these, like, striking blue eyes.
Yeah.
But he does seem older, but he's also, like, kind of fit.
Yeah.
He looks like somebody, and I don't know this, maybe he was. He looks like somebody who starred in, like, 500 Westerns or something.
Maybe he did.
You know what I mean? Like, he just looks like this old Hollywood, but now he's just kind of like, I have to play Roy in the next Friday the 13th.
Time to make the donuts.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's just, like, a weird quality to this performer, where it looks like he should be getting better, or maybe he had gotten better roles before this one or something. But he's got this one scene where he's basically just like just stares into the camera. And then later on, a sheriff will be like, damn shame these kids getting killed. And then in the background, Roy goes, you talking to me? You talking to me, Sheriff?
Yeah.
He's like, what? No. And they move on, and you don't see him again for an hour.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know to really, like, pay attention to him. So I probably was just like, well, that's weird because so much in this movie is weird.
Yes. They're doing, ironically, a whodunit
I know.
thing.
I know.
Which you and I typically love.
Right.
Of, like...
If only I had known.
Those first 2 movies always played kind of coy with, like, whenever you see the kills, you're seeing the killer's, like, gloved hands.
Yeah.
At night. You never see the person. And so Pamela Voorhes was like a fake out. She was the idea of doing a whodunit where you never even saw the who before the reveal.
Yep.
Which is like not done.
Yeah.
But I think worked because she just
it's awesome.
Felt like somebody from outer space or something.
Yes.
And then Jason was a surprise too in that second movie. But then they put Jason so front and center in 3 and 4 that you got used to the idea of like seeing the killer come for you. Well, they went back to basics in this and went with who could it be? And so you've got people who are set up ambiguously like Roy is. Where it's just like he's behaving strangely. I guess if you bothered to think about this movie while you're watching it, you could be like, put him on the suspect list. You've got Tommy Jarvis, who is obviously troubled and has been for years and is tormented by visions and nightmares of the real Jason Voorhees. could it be Tommy, who is also largely absent from the movie?
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that development for a character that we'd seen? He's the only like returning character.
Mm-hmm. It was okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Not great. Everything about this movie was just like, this isn't great.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it was hard for me to see it through fresh eyes, knowing that Jason is back afterward. Like, I couldn't even see it as some sort of mystery, like, who is this? When they're like, could Jason Voorhees be back? I was like, well, I didn't even mean to, but I just was like, well, I know he's back, so I didn't even think about it.
Did you assume that this was Jason killing people until the reveal?
Yes.
Oh.
I totally thought it was Jason because I just know that Jason is in the later movies. So I was like,
that's interesting.
They say it's a new beginning. I guess this is Jason's new beginning. I don't know how he's back. I'm sure they'll explain it to me at the end or whatever, but I guess this must be Jason.
Were you curious how it could be him?
Yeah, but I was
Like
sure
how
that
he'd
they
be-
would tell us at the end or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wonder. So the movie really opens with
Yeah.
Corey Feldman. He's
right.
in the movie.
Yeah, there's a little dream sequence where he's imagining. So, like, grown-up Tommy Jarvis is dreaming himself as a kid at Jason's gravesite, and then these like teenagers come and they're like, "Oh, we got to see the big man" or whatever. So they're gonna dig up Jason.
That was embarrassing, by the way.
It was
These
crazy.
two. Yeah, it's pouring rain.
Yeah.
And then these two grown men
They
come out with
say,
shovels, giggling.
Yeah, they say, "Let's rip this sucker open. I got to get a look at the main man."
It felt like a Key and Peele sketch to me.
Yeah,
Because like they're giggling the entire time. They're
yes.
like, here we go. And I just picture like, you got to dig like 6 feet down, like do a montage of that and cut to like an hour. And they're like,
Yeah, they're
and
they're still at it.
And then they're just exhausted.
Yeah.
Like 5 feet down, they're like, they're just laughing the whole time. You can't, how do you laugh
so
the whole time you do
gleeful.
something so physically exhausting?
And also, what do you mean you want to get a look at the main man? Just like a gross corpse or
You just
whatever?
want to look at a dead body?
Okay. And then they like get, far enough, which is, I don't know, 6 inches in this movie. And
Yeah,
Jason,
he is buried like we buried that hamster.
Yeah, totally. And Jason is alive in there.
Yeah, which was not true of the hamster.
No, certainly not.
Kristen and I buried
Yeah.
a hamster, but we put it under like an inch of,
Yeah, like
mulch.
wood chips. Yeah. Yeah, what can you do? Couldn't go any deeper.
Of course not.
Yeah.
We'd have to work for that.
Yeah.
Anyway, this wasn't last week, by the way.
No. It was a long time ago.
So when they reveal Jason, then when like they open the coffin, I did
Yeah.
like seeing Jason
Worms.
Voorhees with like worms on his
Yeah.
eyes and stuff.
No, it was cool.
Like the mask with worms. So they just
Yeah.
buried him in this dream anyway. They buried Jason Voorhees as is.
Yes. And again, I didn't know it was a dream yet. So I was just like,
Right.
whoa, okay, all right.
Yeah, and he's even got his
buried
machete.
him like that.
So
Yeah.
he kills these two guys and then sees
Yeah.
Tommy.
Yeah.
And
Little Corey Feldman.
Yeah, and is marching toward him to slash him, and then obviously you snap, and
Right.
it's him waking up in the van on the way to Pinehurst.
Yes.
To explain the time jump and explain that this is still Tommy Jarvis, even though he looks completely different
I was like, is this supposed to be Tommy okay?
and has the intensity.
Right. I was like, we did
Of
like
1,000
a
suns.
15-year time jump. I didn't know about these movies. So weird.
I find the actor, the actor playing Tommy Jarvis as, I guess, a teenager is so intense
Yeah.
that I find it uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, did you read that everybody who, when they cast this, they didn't cast it as a Friday the 13th movie?
Right.
So he worked at a mental institution for a few weeks in preparation and then was bummed when he found out that it was actually for a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
So he prepped for like a serious movie. They
Yeah.
cast it under the name Repetition. And
Which is also like, I feel like tipping the hand that
Crazy.
they don't care.
yeah.
You know?
No, it sounds like it was a super duper messy production. Like the director was like kind of like a schlock movie director, and was, by a bunch of accounts like on drugs a lot during the production. So the cinematographer had to take over and direct a bunch of scenes.
And reportedly
like,
a scumbag.
Yes, totally.
Danny
so it just sounds
Steinman.
like
Not many people seem to have much nice to say about Danny Steinman.
Yeah, just a mess.
This is also where it's like, this is when people like put down slasher movies and horror movies and stuff. I feel like it's because of dudes like this. Where it's like he had directed porn, which is like, okay, I guess sure. But then he was really scuzzy to all the women on set.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not sure. I thought about this and I didn't bother to do the math on it. But I am pretty sure that if there's a woman in this movie, she takes her top off at some point.
Seems like it.
I think there's only one that I can think of who, well, two that I can think of that do not.
That mom?
The mom.
There's that mom and son who are horrible.
Oh, so then three. Oh my God. Yeah. How could I forget about her? Ethel. That's some crazy business. That's some crazy stuff. That is also where I'm like, you got to see this movie. Just because it's impossible.
Awful. They're so annoying. She says to her son at one point, "You big dildo, eat your effing slop."
Yeah.
A mother to her son.
I know. Yes. So
at one point, back to all the women taking their tops off, there's so much just like when they say gratuitous nudity, I'm usually, I don't know, I don't like really care too much. I was like, okay, this is gratuitous. There's no reason for this to be going on. This woman, or this like, I don't know, girl, teen, I don't know how old they're supposed to be, is like getting ready for bed, like gets naked or something, gets in bed and like cuddles up in bed. Think about yourself cuddling up with a blanket. You know what I mean? Like pulling it up like, ooh. She does that, but just under her boobs. No one, look, maybe someone. I'm willing to bet no one cuddles up that way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
Remember in Friday the 13th Part 3 how like there was a lot behind the scenes, and we talked about it too, that like their priority was to make stuff fly at the camera.
Yeah.
And like it came at the expense of like they didn't work with the actors, they didn't like explain what they wanted them to do. They would yell at the actors if they weren't throwing stuff just right.
Yeah.
I think that this movie is pretty baldly like, I don't really care what you do. I need violence and boobs.
Yeah, totally.
And it shows. And it's like that is another reason
shows all right.
why this is like the lowest of the low. It's hard to get lower than this.
Yeah.
And I think the next movie, Part 6, is kind of a reaction to how blatantly scuzzy things got. The next movie is actually kind of like has a vibe they're shooting for, and it's like, it's good.
Yeah.
The last time that I saw it anyway, I remember being like, this is fantastic. I'll eat my words maybe in November, but like,
yeah, it'll be a birthday month treat.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about those neighbors. So again, I looked into it.
What's with them?
It is meant to be canon that this all takes place in New Jersey. So we're not necessarily on Crystal Lake in this movie.
Yeah.
But we're close enough that like the mayor and the sheriff are able to speak in shorthand and be like, I think we know who's doing these murders. Right. It's Jason Voorhes. So like they know the legend of Jason Voorhes as shorthand.
Yeah.
But I've never seen in all my years in New Jersey people like these neighbors.
I don't know if there are people like they were like dropped in from something else. Like, not that there was so much realism in the rest of the movie, but then it was like, who are these people from a community theater play all of a sudden who are here?
Hey.
Like crazy wig, insane makeup. Like, who are they?
She literally, that performer, by the way, I didn't write her name down, but she literally did her own makeup by rubbing dirt on her own face.
That sounds absolutely right. I'm not surprised by that at all.
Carol
and
Locatel.
Look, you got to be industrious sometimes.
I think as terrible as these characters are, the son is worse. Because he's like,
oh, definitely
also
worse.
covered in dirt and just gonna be like, Mom!
Yeah.
Like he's the caricature, like lame, dumb, big son.
Yes.
Redneck guy.
Yes, it's terrible.
I don't even know what she is. I've never seen anything quite like her.
And honestly, I should not besmirch community theater. I take it back. I don't know where these people came from, but they don't feel like they're from a movie.
I think she is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So there's something that said,
It doesn't feel
I
right.
told you, I'm trying to. This is the greatest movie I've ever seen.
Right.
I watched the Dead Meat, the kill count about this movie.
Yeah.
And James A. Janice says that one of his favorite points in the movie is Ethel talking to the sheriff, and she's like, "If these loonies come on my property, I'll blow their heads off."
Yeah.
And then the sheriff goes like, "Ethel, please calm down." He goes to touch her. She goes, "Don't you touch me."
Yeah.
And she kind of thinks for a minute. She goes, "I got a bomb on me." She's like, you can see her like try to think of a thing to do. And then go like, "I better double down on it." So she's like, "I'm telling you, I'll blow us all up."
Right.
And it's like, it's improv.
Yes.
And a big thing behind the scenes, I guess, because Danny Steinman had other things on his mind. He would literally just be like, "I don't care what you say."
Yeah.
And so that gave the performers leniency to try to just develop their own business.
Yeah.
So I think that in her role was to be scuzzy scumbag mom.
Yeah.
Rednecky mom.
That makes total
And
sense.
I think she came up with relatively funny business. And
Yeah, it's
again,
not bad.
felt committed enough that she came off as larger than life and silly. And I'm not thrilled to see it.
Right.
But in this movie, at least it had I was happy with a cartoony energy rather than watch characters that are like mugging at the camera and being so intense.
Yeah.
She was better to me than the other part.
Okay. All right. That's good. Glad to hear it. It makes total sense that he might just be like, okay, just do something. Because at one point I wrote down, like, I think that the director might have just said like, just say some like fun words or whatever. When there was a couple that ran off in the woods to do it, they're like laughing and just like saying stuff as they're running. And the guy in the couple was like, "Watch out for the dirt."
He said, "Watch out for the dirt."
No, he said, "Watch the dirt."
Watch the dirt.
Yeah.
Watch the dirt.
Yeah, while they're running into the woods. And I was like, what? Okay,
the dirt.
Not the strongest improv, but
Same guy.
what are you going to do?
Same guy.
Yeah.
And I think that their two kills are the standout
I figured,
for me. When he comes back to her. And,
But also, so go ahead.
well, I was going to say he has another bad improv, I think.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that she's sleeping.
Yeah, I know.
And he goes, "What is this, sleeping?"
I know. I know.
That's the worst.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
What is this? Sleeping?
What is
I
this?
know.
Sleeping?
So,
Good one.
yeah, very good one.
You say, "What is this, nap time?" Right? Like that would make some form of sense.
Sure.
What is this? Sleeping? It's so dumb.
So stupid. I'm confused by their kills a little bit. Why are their kills the only two like symbolic kills in some way? Because they're both eyeball kills. And so it would seem to me that it'd be like, "Oh, because you witnessed the death of Joey or something." First of all, I literally don't know. Were they there?
You sound
these
like
two?
me. Why are you digging for symbolism in Friday the 13th Part 5?
No, but for real, those two were killed by eyeball. He garden shears the lady's eyeballs.
He jabs the shears in and you see him clamp the shears. That I thought was
gnarly.
pretty, in a slasher movie I was like, that's pretty nat. And weirdly, I felt like this movie actually hid a lot of the violence. I think the MPA was like, went to town on it. But these at least had like some character to them, you know?
And then he tied like a belt around the guy's eyes when he was on the tree and squeezed.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. So it's two eyeball kills.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know, you would think then that all these kills are meaningful. Like he'd be killing everybody else's eyeballs or something because they were all witness to the death of his son. But no, they're the only two eyeball kills. And I'm not so sure that they were like, what does that mean? Why?
We may never know.
No,
We may never know.
What is this?
Can you imagine a world in which they unmasked Roy and he got to explain what he was doing and why?
Sure.
Why is that not in this movie? Why
know.
did they unmask the largely anonymous killer?
This is a bad movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why it's bad.
Yes.
So that's really the reason. But I don't get it. Why is everybody else's... Or actually, now that I think about it, was the grandpa... Were his eyes
His
gouged
eyes were
out?
gouged out as well.
But not everybody's eyes.
Not
just
everybody's
some
eyes.
eyes.
Well,
And
also
it's
bear
not
in
like
mind-
they all witnessed something.
No. And bear in mind that Roy is not going after people who knew his son or
Right.
or worked at the place. He's going after just anyone.
Willy-nilly.
Some of the first victims that we get are these two greasers.
Yeah.
I think that this movie is full of at least baffling
Characters.
but interesting characters, because
Yeah.
you get these two greasers and their car breaks down in the woods.
Yeah.
And one of them, and he's like, you better fix the car. And so his buddy's gonna fix the car, and he goes, by the time I get back, I want the car to be fixed.
Yeah.
I gotta take a crap. And then his friend goes, crap my ass. Get back here and help me. Crap my ass.
I know, that's pretty good.
Never heard that in all my days.
Me neither. And then there's that guy who like picks up his girlfriend from the diner. Yeah, no, go ahead. Go
Hold
ahead.
the phone. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
get in your way, but
No.
the greaser, when he comes back from, I guess, taking a crap in the woods, which, by the way,
Sure.
when are you ever announcing I'm going to go take a crap at all? But he comes back and he's bebopping and kind of goes, a rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-tooey, a rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-tooey, and he sees his buddy slumped over on the hood of the car because he got what's that called, a flare
You're
jabbed in
making
his
this
face.
movie better.
I'm telling you. And then he's sitting behind the car and he goes, all right, start, you piece of crap. Come on, get it started. Gotta start, motherfucker. Gotta start. A rat-a-tat-tat-tat-a-tooey.
Is he really saying rat-a-tat-tat-tat-a-tooey?
Go back and watch it again.
I believe
The answer
you.
is yes. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-tat-a-tooey. And he's got that leather hat on. It's 1985
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. What are these greasers doing here?
I know. They did feel out of time.
You've been following that greaser guy on Instagram?
I don't follow him, but you sent me those things.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There's a guy that like is being a greaser today, and he's like, words that get called as a greaser every day.
Yeah.
Scuzzball.
Right.
Greasehead. And then other people I've stumbled across, one is dressed like a baker. And they're like an old-timey baker with like a big chef's hat. They're like, words
Yeah.
that get called as a baker every day. Flower jockey. Like, it's just like people. Words I get called as a detective.
What was it that people were putting in the comments?
Oh, it's so funny.
With the greaser guy? Like
Oh, they
a
just
bunch of
kept being
people-
like, he'd be like, here's how I grease my hair every day. And he's
Yeah.
going for this like trad wife stuff too with
Yeah.
his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so he'd be like, here's how I grease my hair, and I sneak candy into the movies. And it's like he's like sneaking in hard. He's acting like he's
Right.
been alive since the 50s.
Yes.
So he's always sneaking Werthers into the movie theater and stuff. And then people were like, tight. Hey, how do you feel about segregation?
Oh, that's right. That's what it is. Yeah.
So it's just like everyone in the comments.
That's what it was. Everybody was asking about segregation.
Oh, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. This guy's really putting himself out there.
Oh, God.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I love those.
This guy was like that.
I love those greasers.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it cuts to the diner scene.
Oh my God. This guy is just talking away in the car. Chatterbox over here.
Well, he had some.
Yeah, I know.
He had a Coke product,
Yes, I know.
and it wasn't Coke Zero. It was the real deal. But he's like. He talks like Hank Azaria's character. There's a
Yes.
Hank Azaria character who's like a scuzzball.
Yeah.
On The Simpsons, he's like, "Come on, honey, come on out here."
Yeah.
It's like
It's
this
crazy.
old man with a bald spot,
Yeah.
acting like the coolest guy in town, picking up a Lana. He wants Lana with nothing on her.
Yeah, that's right.
And then she goes into the back of the diner to change and goes, "It's showtime," and rips her own shirt off at herself in the mirror.
Crazy. These people are nuts.
It's crazy. And then he ends up getting an axe chop in the
Yeah.
back of his bald spot. But thank God his head turned into a puppet head before that happened.
right. So he's safe.
They left in
safe.
like several seconds of his bald puppet head. Like it just looks so bad. But like again, like there are like segments of this. The movie is bad, but there are segments of the movie that are individually entertaining.
Yeah, I liked that part with that guy.
Yeah.
I also liked it when
gotta go to the sock hop.
yeah, it was so weird, and he was just talking away.
He's like, "Come to Papa, let's see."
Yeah, he's like, "All right, I think it's gonna be snowing, but I'm not talking about the Alps."
Oh, that's right. There's going to be a little bit of rain over here and a little bit of that over there.
Yeah.
And a flurry of snow up my nose.
yeah, like that.
Like real scuzzball
I was like,
stuff.
"Wow, this guy's really going for it."
Oh, yeah.
And I liked the couple. Is the kid's name Reggie in this?
You're about to talk about Demon?
Yeah, Demon. Okay,
Hold the phone.
I agree.
We
Yes.
got Demon is a whole lifestyle.
Yeah, Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about Demon after we talk about patreon.com/GTTUpod. This is where you can go to get our whole second podcast, The Netherworld Dispatch, which comes out every Monday. So you can get access to that and have 2 shows from us per week, plus get ad-free Guides to the Unknown. So none of the commercials, none of this middle spiel, just pure entertainment.
You might be hearing about Demon right now.
Oh, yeah.
If you were backing us on Patreon.
Oh, imagine the joy.
Oh.
You can also join our Discord where people are chatting away every single day on tons of different topics. We have movie commentaries for the Scream movies, Blair Witch movies, and Twilight movies. Liz Sauer and I have a monthly podcast where we recap paranormal TV shows. There's a ton of stuff over there, and we are so grateful to everybody who backs us. People seem to really enjoy it. We get a lot of nice comments and feedback, so thank you so much to all of you.
It is lovely.
Yes.
It is a fun, spooky vibe, a community, very supportive.
Yes.
Very positive.
Yes, everybody over in the Discord is, we talk about how it supports us. People are supporting each other over there.
Yeah,
it's very lovely.
It's true. It's a very lovely community. So we've got a clip here from our most recent episode of the Netherworld Dispatch, which is episode 256.
Yep.
The Traitors. So why don't we take a look or a listen, depending on where you watch our show or whatever. Enjoy. The version that we have in the US has primarily been with celebrities, people that you either know or you're told are celebrities.
Right. Yeah, the first season is a mix of normal people and celebrities, and then the subsequent seasons have been with all celebrities,
Yeah.
and they're coming out with a season that's going to be all normies.
Did you apply?
No, I can't. No way. No way. It would wreck me. Are you kidding?
I would
Yeah.
love to see you on a game show.
I would like to be on some sort of game show, but not the Traitors. It would emotionally and physically wreck me. Those physical
I think it would.
challenges?
Oh my God. Yeah.
I can't do that, but also it would kill me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
but I did consider
to
it.
cry on TV.
I know.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm straight up surprised that you didn't apply.
It would. I don't think I'd be good at it. I thought about it though. I really did. I was like, maybe I'll do it, but I don't think so.
Can you apply on the show? Even though it'll go nowhere?
But what if it does go somewhere?
Let the games begin.
Oh, and those games may begin. Go
Hey.
check out that show. There's something that we're not posting about it publicly. So go check that out. That's on patreon.com/GTTUpod. See how far we went
Yeah.
in the application process.
Find out.
I also have a review for us.
Wonderful.
It comes to us from Victor Lichter No, titled Love the Buzz from These Two. And we be buzzing.
Oh yeah.
Kristen and Will have incredible podcast radio voices, and they really had me hooked after searching for entertaining Blair Witch 2 Book of Shadows and Friday the 13th content.
Wonderful.
Well,
A
here
fellow
we are
traveler.
again. They say episode 395 is a diamond. I went back and looked. That was when we covered Friday the 13th 1 and 2.
Oh, good.
So they're into Friday the 13th, and they're going to be read in a Friday the 13th episode.
Oh, awesome.
The fact that these siblings have such a profound and entertaining appreciation for such introspection just makes my eyes widen and mouth drop open with each episode. So many pods exist, and so many fail to deliver, but this is a giant shepherd's hook, and I'm their type of lamb. Kristen, this is an aside. Kristen sounds shockingly like Rachel Reeves from Halloweenies. Another wonderful podcast.
Oh, okay.
You may have a vocal twin out there.
Oh, awesome.
This is great stuff. 5 stars.
That is so nice. Thank you so much for that. What
Thank
a
you,
sweet
Victor
review.
Lichter No.
Yes.
Love the name.
Me too. Applaud the name. My review of your name is 5 stars.
My review is yes.
Thank you so much for that. If you would like to leave a review and you haven't already, you can go leave us a written review like that on Apple Podcasts. You can leave us a starred review on Spotify or other podcast apps. And if you leave a written review, we'll read it on the show.
Yes.
As long as it's nice, obviously.
And I would love to get our stars on Spotify up to 600.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think it's within our grasp. So if you have the means, please consider giving us some stars on Spotify.
Yes, please.
All right. Demon awaits.
Okay. All right.
After one more commercial break.
Okay, it's demon time, baby.
It's demon time.
This guy's living the life.
Miguel A. Nunez Jr.,
Uh-huh.
a legend.
Oh, okay.
I love
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead. One of my favorite movies of all time. Of all time. And Miguel Nunez is from there. and he's demon. I'm sorry. Put this guy on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I have never seen anything like the demon scenes.
They're awesome.
Within minutes. Because I know, you'd come across this before.
No.
Oh,
Everything was brand new to me.
you're different now. Do you feel like everything has changed?
No.
How can you not recommend this movie after the demon scene?
I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But but it wasn't the most awesome thing I've ever seen.
Oh, come on.
It was awesome though.
It's up
I
there.
loved it. I did love it, but I don't feel that great about it. I'll be totally honest, but I did think it was awesome.
It is a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher. I've lived with it for many years.
Yeah.
So I think that my appreciation for it has only grown.
Sure.
I'm sure the first time I saw it, I also was like, what?
No, I mean it was.
What's this doing here?
It felt like an oasis. I was like, okay, great, something cool to look at for a couple of minutes. But I'm surprised that you're like, oh, are you changed? Is it? I mean, it was cool. What are you talking about?
I think it's severely unique. So the road to demon, there's a kid named Reggie, goes by the nickname Reggie the Reckless.
Yeah.
I like this kid.
Yeah, he's great.
And he just spends time at the halfway house because his grandpa works there as a cook.
Yep.
But he's got this brother, Demon. And about halfway through the movie, Reggie the Reckless and Pam, who becomes very important,
Yeah.
but didn't feel important,
Yeah, kind of.
they go to meet Demon and Demon's girlfriend. Demon has a cool van, and he, right out the gate, offers his little brother, Reggie, do you want some enchiladas?
Right, I know.
And thank God that I think Reggie turned them down.
Oh, definitely.
Pretty sure. But also, they climb into the van, and then he's like, you want anything else? You want tacos? Pizza? He starts offering
what's
Pam
going
pizza.
on?
Why has he got all this food in here? It's not like a food truck.
Right.
It's just his personal van.
I mean, did they just place a pickup order?
It's loaded with leftovers.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
And within a few minutes, first of all, I loved, you've got Miguel Nunez here for 5 minutes. And from behind the scenes, they said that like this movie was so sort of like everyone was left to their own devices, that like everyone did their own makeup, everyone brought their own costumes, whatever. So these were all choices that no one made for the production, but Miguel Nunez was like, okay, I guess I'm going to play Demon.
They were individually
and
made.
I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So he dresses like a tough ass like punk dude.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it looks awesome.
he has such love for his little brother, which I thought was very sweet.
Yes.
He's like, how you doing? And he like gives his brother like a ring or something. He's like, only the best for my little brother. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like for 5 minutes in the movie, there's like a little bit of life and personal caring.
Totally. It feels like they're human beings talking to each other for the first time in the movie.
Yes. And that goes a long way for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then Reggie and Pam have to leave, but we stay with Demon and his girlfriend.
I know.
And this is key.
Yeah, no, I was very happy about that.
This is key. Now, you were worried about Roy's modus operandi. Why is he choosing his victims the way he has?
Yeah.
I wonder why he selected Demon.
Yes.
I don't know, and I don't care, because I'm just glad we got to spend more time with him.
Totally.
Within seconds
enchiladas turn on him.
of Reggie leaving, Demon and his girlfriend are sitting in the van, and he goes, oh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn those enchiladas.
Yep.
And he goes running.
Yeah. Now this I think you had told me about. This rang a bell to me. I was like, I think that Will told me, like, damn those enchiladas struck me as something I've heard before.
The enchiladas are the secret villain of this movie.
Yeah.
If not for those enchiladas, we might still have Demon with us.
Totally.
But he goes running for an outhouse, a tin
sucks.
outhouse. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. To have an enchilada event in an outhouse.
An enchilada event.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate.
It truly is.
You want to be home.
I love his little run. He's got like these dainty footsteps as he runs in, and now he's sitting on the outhouse toilet. And the walls start shaking of this tin shack.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it a monster? Is it Jason Voorhees shaking it? No, it's his girlfriend pranking him.
Right.
And then he's like, I'm going to come out there and get you. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That doesn't feel like the nice Demon that I knew.
Totally.
It was weird.
Yeah.
But then she goes, I wrote everything down.
Great.
She goes, lighten up, Demon. You'll feel a lot better after you shit.
Yeah.
But she's got a sweetness to her.
Totally. I think these two have been on the road together for a long time. So all boundaries have dissolved. She knows that he's going to feel better when he shits. That's just Demon.
He just told her, I have to run to the bathroom because of enchiladas. And her thought is, I'll come and press my face against the outhouse.
I know.
To be with you through this.
I'm not saying it's normal, but I think this is like people on the road behavior who've gotten like too close or something.
I'm in favor of having more boundaries than this.
I am as well, to be clear.
And then his response is, I'll feel a lot better when I'm out of here. And I love his line delivery here. Because what happens next casts a shadow on everything else. But I do want to say that this particular line read is wonderful.
Yeah.
I'll feel a lot better when I'm out of here. This shit box is gross.
Yeah.
It's the gross so hard. This shit box is gross.
Yep.
He really hates that shit box.
Yeah. I gotta say, it doesn't look terrible. As far as like porta potties and stuff go.
Well, we only see the graffitied walls.
That's true.
There's no telling
But
what's
he's looking
happening.
around at the graffitied walls
true.
when he says that, you know?
And then she says, well, you better watch.
It's like pretty spacious and stuff.
Yeah.
Not bad.
This is weird, though.
Yeah,
Her response to that.
Yeah.
Well, you better watch out for the snake that's going to crawl up out of that
know.
crapper and bite your ass.
I know. That made me fearful.
This is a scary movie.
Things like that happen.
This movie's scary.
Remember like earlier this year in, I think, San Francisco, a bunch of rats were like crawling out of their toilets?
No.
Yes. Like look, I'm going to say it wrong, but like the mayor of San Francisco or something was like, look, everybody, just put Dawn dish soap down your toilets because it makes it too slippery for them to come out because rats were coming out of the toilets. This makes me scared.
My God.
Yeah.
There are no amount of San Francisco treats that could make me want to endure that.
No amount of rice-a-roni is going to get me to San Francisco now.
I hear the Blues are calling. All right. So here's what happens next in this demon scene.
Yeah.
They have a song.
Yeah, I know. I know.
They sing a little song together.
I mean, it was great. Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
She's outside singing so sweetly.
Yes.
Whoever she
like
is.
Like an angel.
I may never know who she was.
I know.
But whoever she is, she sounds so loving.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. She's really worried, and she thinks that this singing will soothe him. And then he's in here, and you can hear thigh slapping.
I don't even know if she's... To be honest, I don't even think she was trying to soothe him. I think that she was just bored passing the time.
Really?
These are just people who... I felt like they were
She's
just...
singing like sweetly, like a songbird.
She absolutely was. I think they're just so attached to each other. She couldn't wait for him to shed his enchiladas while she chills out in the van smoking weed. She
that
comes
pizza.
and follows him.
Yeah.
Shakes the van for a little bit of fun, or shakes the outhouse for a little bit of fun. Now I get that, having a prank. But then she just stays there talking
I'll
to him.
be in the van.
Talking to him through the wall, having a little sing through the wall. I don't think she thought he was in such distress. She's just like, we're still having fun together. Even though you're in there.
I know. This is up there with the Crispin Glover dance for me. Ooh, baby,
in terms of just like
baby.
entertainment.
Yeah, in terms of like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. What's happening in the
Same.
movie now?
Yes.
Where's Jason?
Yes.
Why are we staying
I felt
on
the same
Demon?
way. I was like, what?
The conflict between Demon and the enchiladas is key to this film.
Right.
Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. And he goes into that falsetto.
Mm-hmm.
I love the thigh slapping.
Yeah.
It's like he's really starting to lose himself. He's really getting into it.
These are people who really just have fun together, is what I got from this.
These are my kind of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they die.
Yeah. Jason comes, he starts rocking the thing, and Demon is like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're really rocking this thing. I don't know what he says. He like peeks out and he sees that she's dead on the ground.
She's already dead.
Yeah.
And then he's like
it's
like shooting fish in a barrel.
Right.
Roy, by the way, not Jason.
Yes.
Starts jabbing like rebar or something through the tin walls and eventually gets Demon right in the tummy.
I have to say, so there were some of the kills that were somewhat creative. I felt like there were a lot of kills that were just something through the tummy.
Absolutely. That's why I said that one scene in the woods with
Right.
the shears and the belt around the face. I'm
Yep.
like, that's kind of weird
Yes.
and creative.
Right.
The rest of it I find to be very rote and mechanical.
Right. It was mostly repetitive.
Yes. I could not agree more. It is mentioned, there's a scene between the mayor and the guy who runs Pinehurst where he's like, or no, it's the mayor and the sheriff's like, we know who did it, it's Jason Voorhes. And the mayor goes, Jason Voorhes? He was cremated.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, that's interesting. Like,
Yes,
if
I
they
know.
played more with that conversation,
Yeah, totally.
being like, here's the record, here's the cremains, or here's whatever, but it just becomes so nothing
Yep.
that, to your experience, by the end of this movie, when it becomes all out bloodbath stuff at night,
Yeah.
and there is a man walking around in a hockey mask, you just go, okay, I guess that's Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, totally.
Because
That's what I thought.
we largely just go to like bumping off the rest of the cast.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm going to call him Blue Jason.
Sure.
The one notable thing about this Jason is that the hockey mask has blue accents when Jason had red.
Yeah.
And that's key.
I see.
It's like Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue.
Yes. I understand that.
Got to catch 'em all.
I get that those are just different things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he goes after some more of the sad kids.
Right. Again,
Some-
don't seem particularly sad.
Some real
They're
confusing
partying
stuff.
it up. They're dancing.
That's true.
Again, you can be sad and still be doing these things.
Of
But this
course.
movie, it's really just taking the same kinds of kids and taking them off the campsite.
I do agree with that. There's a very confusing moment where a girl, I think it's the same girl you were talking about who tucks herself in under her boobs.
Uh-huh.
She's climbing into a bunk bed. Is that her?
Maybe.
She's climbing into a bunk bed, unaware that Roy is on the bottom bunk. She's climbing up
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
top
yeah.
bunk. She's even getting in the top bunk without realizing right
crazy.
away that there's a dead body already in the top bunk.
It's inexplicable. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing to be said, but it's just like, yeah, they've
Huh?
just decided to do that.
What?
I don't
And then Roy goes after the coolest sad kid, Vicky or Victoria?
Yeah, it is Vicky or something.
Vinny or something. She's dancing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she's kicking total ass, just like dancing by herself in her room.
It's very long.
Yeah, very.
She's doing it for a long time.
Yep.
This is one of those
Enjoying
things that
herself.
became relatively legendary from this movie as well. That she's like in her room, like popping and locking.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome.
But she's like got like 5 of the same moves.
Yeah, I
a lot
know.
of it is shrug hands and look left and right. Constantly comes back to shrug hands like 8 times. And then Roy kills her
Right,
in the most uninspired way, just like knife to tummy.
totally.
And then we get to the big final chase scene.
Yeah, and it's also in a barn, just
Yeah.
like it was in the last one.
Did that not feel
Yeah.
entirely repetitive?
Yes. I was like, why is this the same setting
They love a barn.
as the previous movie?
Yeah. It
That's
was
so
3,
silly.
but-
Okay, sorry, as 3. But yeah, it's so weird to have had a different setting than the camp, which I can applaud,
Yeah.
but then end up in the same place as the final scene in a previous movie.
Yeah. It's not very.
I didn't like
It's
that.
not very good.
He even falls off the loft the way he did. And he doesn't get hung the way he did in 3, but like he ends up dispatched because he falls out of the loft.
Yes.
So it was just like, it wasn't great.
No.
And it's Reggie and whatever her name was, Pam or whatever
Pam.
you said.
And they try
yeah.
to put Tommy back in the movie because I guess
right,
they were
at the
still
last
treating him like a
minute.
suspect. So
Yeah.
like, could this be Tommy likes to wear masks
Right.
still? So is this a bald mask with a Jason mask on it and it's Tommy?
Right.
No, he shows up to the battle at the barn. But then he's like frozen in fear as this Jason looking guy. Now we've seen Tommy kick some ass.
Yeah, totally.
He's beaten the
Yeah.
Crud
beating
out
the
of people.
Snot out of
Yeah.
people a couple times.
But he stands there frozen as Jason comes up to him and just slashes him on the chest.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, well, that okay.
Wasn't terribly helpful.
But then he is the person to kind of deliver the coup de grace to
Right.
drop, not Jason Roy, I keep doing that too, off the barn
Yeah.
and plop him onto a bed of spikes.
yeah, right. That's helpfully waiting below.
The same bed of spikes that knocks the hockey mask off and peels
I was about to say, yes.
peels the bald mask, the bald
Yeah.
head mask away.
Yes.
To reveal, oh my God, it was Roy.
The face of Roy beneath.
Well, He didn't look familiar.
No, I didn't recognize this man at all. I was just like, oh, okay, that's not Jason. I guess I'll find out more about that in a minute. And then they explained everything, and I was like, oh, okay, it's Roy.
The sheriff goes, see here, I've got his wallet.
Yeah. With a picture of Joey in it.
And a picture of Roy.
Yeah.
Roy carries a picture of himself in his wallet. Turns out that Roy was the dada of Joey.
Right.
And it turns out it's to Joey, and it looks like a photo taken on the set.
Yes.
And it's like he was secret data the whole time. Well, then why is Joey at the halfway house?
Absolutely.
You're telling me that Roy did this out of revenge for his son?
He cared so much about his son that he's willing to kill everybody, but not enough about his son to be in his life.
You'll kill
because Joey
for him,
thought
but
he
will
was
you
orphaned.
live for him?
That's the question.
But can you imagine a world
Not terribly impressed with Roy.
in which Roy got to say some of this or something?
Yeah, I know. That would be much better.
Give him a big cornball killer reveal scene.
Duh.
Like Pamela Voorhes. Now, here's where I will say my big, well, wait a minute here. There's a lot going on in this movie with sons and parents.
Yeah.
Right? So, you've got, the redneck son and his overbearing mom. That's a lot like Jason and Pamela Voorhes.
Yeah.
Where there's something wrong with big son and there's something aggressive about little mom.
Right.
And then we've done that before, though, right? So, okay, new beginning.
Yeah.
You've got a dad going for revenge in this movie. What if he was getting revenge for Jason?
Yeah.
What if Roy was Jason's father instead?
Sure. And that would have made sense because wasn't 4 originally going to be a prequel about
The court trial, the divorce between...
about whatever.
Yeah.
So that would have made sense to have some sort of vestiges of that in here.
But no, a new beginning.
Yeah.
Roy, who's avenging
Rise
his
of Roy.
son, Joey.
They should have called it Rise of Roy.
You're right.
Friday
Roy
the
rises.
13th. Roy rises.
Might have spoiled the surprise.
Roy Rogers. Yeah.
The surprise was already kind of spoiled and rotten. Anyway.
Yeah.
But what if it was that he was getting revenge for Jason and we kept this in the Voorhees family at least?
Yes, that would have made more sense.
Kind of weird that they didn't.
Yeah.
Feels like it's sitting right there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, it's an odd movie.
But again, the new beginning is not really supposed to be about Roy. The new beginning is wasting more time with a second cliffhanger.
Yeah.
2 movies in a row that maybe Tommy is scary now. He puts on the blue mask and appears behind Pam. Uh-oh.
Yeah. The only thing I liked about that is that it went ta ta ta.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, kill,
That's
Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, is there anything else to really say about this movie?
I don't think so. I think we've pretty much covered it all. Something that I saw, not about the movie, but about the reception of it that I thought was funny was that, Siskel and Ebert notoriously hated these movies. And they didn't even review this one except to include it in a special that they had called Stinker Sequels. And they addressed it there and talked about how it sucked.
Yeah.
Stinker Sequels. I think that's funny.
Our new segment, Stinker Sequels.
Yeah, it was a special episode.
Yeah. So at this point, I thought this was relatively interesting. When this movie came out, this is the first Friday the 13th movie to be released after the dawn of Freddy.
Oh, okay.
Everything that we've seen up until now, those first 4 movies are pre-Freddy.
Yeah.
And then now there's been a Nightmare on Elm Street, and a few months later this comes out. And then shortly thereafter, Freddy 2 will come out as Jason 6 comes out.
Yeah.
Now is really when the convergence begins to
Yeah,
converge.
you're right.
It is a new beginning.
In that sense, yes.
Because we are now starting the race.
Yes. You don't feel his influence. It doesn't feel like they're like, oh boy, there's a new kid in town. We got to step up to the plate.
I don't think they knew yet. I do think, though, that the next movie, Jason Lives, which again is this is where now they are really trying to say, all right, Jason's back. We're going to fix this.
Yeah, right,
Don't worry, everybody. Don't panic.
Yeah.
Right. I do think that they put more effort into the next one, not only because this is very low and shallow and scuzzy.
Yeah.
You really get the scuzz vibes from this director.
Definitely.
But I do wonder if they were there's a new space race beginning. We've got to, the 80s are really kicking off now.
Yeah.
And 80s slashers, this is really going to be a thing. We've got to get good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yes. So there you have it. I mean, how would you, at this point in the franchise, we're 5 movies in,
Yeah.
where would you rank this?
What do you mean, this movie?
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll conclude with just like a rough ranking.
I have to say, I'm realizing I don't like Friday the 13th very much as a franchise. It kind of sucks. So my overall ranking of this in the pantheon of horror things is like, it has such an icon in Jason. So I get that. And it went on for so long. I think partially because of Jason, I would imagine. But just like, why is this such a big deal? Like, it's just not very good.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, I don't even know if these are like worth ranking. These suck, William.
But I didn't make them.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's like I liked 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, 5 blow.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I will, though, again, at least to give some light at the end of the tunnel, or to give a silver lining to this dark cloud.
Yes.
My thing still remains that, like, if you look at the slashers, it's like Michael Myers got it right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And then struggled. Friday the 13th didn't get it right away.
Yeah.
They just didn't. They did some entertaining stuff, but it wasn't a repeatable format for a bit.
Okay.
And then I don't think it's until the next movie that they figured it out and held on to the goodness for exactly 1 movie.
Okay. Well, I look forward to that.
But in my opinion, and a lot of people like the next one.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like the next one after that. And then you get, arguably, it's almost just as bad as this, if not worse.
Yeah. All right. I mean, what can you do, really? I'm learning some things here.
Yes.
It's interesting to see.
Sure.
And there are some highlights. Like, I did get to meet Demon. So that's something.
That's huge.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But like, woof.
Regardless, you are still on this road.
Oh, absolutely. To the convergence.
So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We are one further step down the road.
Yes, we are.
As mentioned, there are multiple Friday the 13th in this month. So if you want more Friday the 13th from us, we recently had an episode. I actually also should have in the episode description a link. I created a convergence page on scaryfun.fun so you can enjoy the convergence at that link. And we will be back in September for A Nightmare on Elm Street 5.
Yes.
The Dream Child, I want to say.
Okay, great.
And then in November, we will do Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives.
Wonderful. How's The Dream Child?
I am not sure I've seen it.
Okay.
I think I know everything about it, but I'm not sure I've sat and watched the movie.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay, we'll learn together.
We will. That one.
We'll meet the Dream Child together.
Oh, but that's in the future, the far future.
Yes.
In the near future, we'll be back next week for more weird, scary storytelling. Follow
something or other
at GTTUpod on all social media to keep up to date with what we're doing. We've been posting a lot of fun reels there for a while. So go enjoy those. Consider sharing the show. If you enjoy what we do here, we greatly appreciate that.
Yes.
Go to patreon.com/GTTUpod to support what we do. And thank you so much to everybody who already does. Get access to the Netherworld Dispatch there. And you can also follow us individually.
Yep, I'm at Chillin' Kristen.
I'm at The Myth Traveler. So away from Crystal Lake we go.
Away.
Into the next week future of more scary fun. But until that time comes, we must travel.
Back to the Netherworld go we. As I doggy paddle away from Crystal Lake, off into a new adventure.
It's not safe to go into the waters of Crystal.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I shouldn't do that. I'm
Pop out
turning
and get you.
around.
Yeah, exactly.
Going back to the shore.
Paddle back to shore, little doggy.
Splish splash.
Get out of there.